by
different
the way. I
argument,
love
don't
you,
worry.
nigga.
Yeah, I believe so. All right, wait, what'd you say?
I'm gonna use calm backers, don't worry. I'm gonna use a different argument. Mono and recording and start recording again. Mink is dead.
Yeah.
Oh, is
So
it gonna
wait,
be
wait, let's be
fucking?
correct.
Is it gonna be something with like set theory? Because I'm not gonna lie, I don't get that shit.
It's gonna be mostly about concepts, but it's gonna maybe include satire, but not much of it. It's not a main premise within the argument, such as Mickey's was.
And then
I
I'll use. Hold on, let me find someone.
so Mono, are you recording?
Yeah.
So for the recording, it's me, Nozem, or Eagle Killer 0001 versus Hasan. The topic is calm backrooms. Well, I don't know who he's using. Who are you using,
I
Hasan?
use I use concept one. That's fine.
That's fine. So calm backrooms versus Hasan. My position is that my character either wins or lose, or my character either wins or doesn't lose. And his position is, I suppose,
My
the same.
position is that yeah, it's the same as last time basically.
Alright, so
Or actually, I want to add on via like my premise is he doesn't lose via out hacking and or outscaling.
that's
Not
fine. And
outscaling, but like you know.
that's fine. And mine is also outscaling out hacking. So your position is that he doesn't lose or he wins or
No, he
just
doesn't
doesn't
lose.
lose. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. You want me to start?
Yeah, you could go ahead.
I think my character can manipulate infinity on a conceptual level.
Can you show that?
Yeah, sure.
And what do you actually? I'll just wait for you to show that.
You can go ask questions.
All right, what do you mean by manipulate infinity on a conceptual level?
Basically, would you agree that we can define a concept, basically just a universal with all particulars? So basically,
What do
it's
you
a
mean?
universal which encompasses all particulars. So it's basically a fundamental thing which encompasses all particulars of infinity. Particulars of infinity would be like countable, uncountable, absolute, all types of infinity which exist. Here's the scam, by the way, in the Bay one.
Can you repeat the first part? I didn't hear that.
So basically, a concept of infinity would be a universal which would encompass all particulars of infinity. What that would mean is that it's just a fundamental basis for what infinity is, which all types of infinity go under. So if my character can manipulate the concept of infinity, I believe it would be the case that he can manipulate all types of infinity as well,
Okay, wait.
since
So
they are particulars of that universal.
yeah, so when you say infinity, are you referring to a specific type of infinity? Because like
All
from what I
infinities.
said with all infinities.
All particulars of infinities, which would mean every instance of infinity, since my character can manipulate the universal of infinity.
Alright, could you send this again?
I did in the Bay one.
Alright, thanks.
Yo, you're pretty good at being a skeptic, by the way, Hassan,
Yeah.
the exotic
Hassan
nigga.
did improve, in my opinion.
Yeah. Oh shit! I
Okay,
feel
wait.
sick. Oh
So,
god.
alright, wait. So is
Uh,
are you talking about when it says ruling over the concepts of infinity and creation?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so why would ruling over something mean you could control it?
I knew it. Uh, why would ruling over something mean you will control it? If he's ruling over creation of, I just believe it would be an instance of where he can manipulate the setting, and I would believe that is the case when we say, for example, a king is ruling a kingdom and he can manipulate the kingdom in the way he wants. I believe it would be the similar with this. Do you
Yeah,
have any
but what's
reason to not believe this is the case?
yeah, with that analogy, like the king and stuff, the
Mm.
soldiers basically they can refuse that, right? Like they can refuse what the king's order is or
Not
whatever.
analogous, not analogous. Soldiers are sentient beings, and I don't believe concepts would be sentient.
What'd you say?
Soldiers are sentient beings, therefore they have consciousness of their own. I don't believe concepts would go under the same logic.
Oh, mm, alright, give me a second. Let me think.
Go on.
I'm a butt
Alright,
fuck
no
Hassan
problem.
in the ass crack.
Alright, my nigga.
What the fuck? That was so
Alright,
fucking random.
I know. Let me go over the concept of the frame. Bro, I'm so fucking okay. Does this infinity apply to the apply to actuality when we use the term infinity?
Sure.
Okay, why? Because I
Main
don't get
core
how you
this
could rule over something, and we know that concepts like they're atemporal, aspatial. So when you say manipulate infinity, that's like a
shotgun.
contradiction. Oh, my bad, my bad, my bad.
So go over the first thing you said, then the second thing.
All right, I said, why would infinity, this infinity applies into actuality, like the actual infinity?
Main core descendant scans about Aleph. Aleph would mean there's set theory. Set theory would be uh,
Uh,
it would mean that all infinities are inclusive of the set theory which exist.
fuck. All right, and I was saying,
Metaphysical change for the second argument.
oh yeah, that's what I was arguing. Like, how do you control something that's atemporal?
Metaphysical change. Do you know?
That's just, no, what's that?
So basically, what it is basically concepts go under a different type of a temporal flow. So basically, just what concepts are they're aspatial, and when we say aspatial, they're not abiding by linear time. Well, are epistemics of physical time at least. But if there is a case where there could be concepts which abide by different nomology of time, which we do not have epistemics on, or just go under different flow of time entirely, then it could just mean that they go under this set flow of time, not just the physical time we have epistemics on.
Oh, wait, I did not understand. Now I'm be honest. You like,
So you have physical time, which we have our current epistemics on, or our current knowledge on. Then there
so
can
physical
be
time is just like the time, like the
uh,
progression of events.
what we know of currently, but there can exist some other sort of change, which concepts could go under, or just different type of nomology, which we do not have current knowledge or epistemic on, which is just wouldn't go under the physical time we know of right now.
Which one? Okay, so you're arguing the definition of atemporal or time could just be a different version of time.
Different version of time that we go under right now in our physical
Okay, so
realm.
I think when people or like philosophers or whatever refer to atemporal, I think it's referring to this type of time, because if we were
What
truly
type of
referring
time?
like the like the physical time.
Obviously, I'm saying that there can exist something other than the physical time which concepts go under.
Okay, wait. So, but why can't they exist
That's
under
a
the
broken
physical
ass
time?
argument.
Why can't? Because there is temporal under physical time. Just as you said.
Okay,
So it's not
I
physical
don't.
time, it's just different form of time,
Okay, when
which
you
they
say
can go
physical
under.
time, why can't it mean like any other time? Because you haven't given any like preponderance as to why there really would be any other version of time rather than this one. Also, why? Oh wait, no.
I'm putting forth a possibility. I'm just saying it doesn't contradict any three laws of thought, therefore it could be true. I'm putting forth a possibility.
Yeah, and I put forth an equal like possibility, which
I
you're on
don't
the
believe it
affirmative,
to
so
be
you'd have to
equal.
prove your
Yeah, I don't
why.
believe it to be equal because your interpretation would entail a contradiction, and my interpretation would entail an actual coherent narrative. If the author is already talking about concepts, I believe they would at least know what metaphysical change is. If that is true, then they would probably try and interpret it as what I'm trying to say, since I didn't believe an author would want to make a contradiction within the narrative. But you can go ahead and prove as to why they would want to do that.
Okay, so this is okay. Wait, so you said physical time. When you say physical time, are you meaning like time is physical or like not a spatial temporal?
When I say physical time, I mean our current linear time, which we are going under.
Yeah, but that's not physical though.
Yeah, what do you mean? Okay, so it has physical functions. So it functions
How?
physically, but the time I'm putting forth a possibility for is a time which doesn't go under these said physical functions. That's why it's of metaphysical change. I don't think you're
Bro, I'm
going to
not gonna lie,
understand.
I don't get this shit. We could just move on.
So you agree?
Yeah,
That's
Wait,
fine.
no, wait,
Leave
no.
him
You're
as
you're
Kevin.
saying that like
Mm,
hold on, wait. You're saying that the type of change that the concept undergoes could be like
different than our
metaphysical
current.
time.
No, I'm saying it's different
Yeah,
than our current
and
physical time, which is physical time,
it can
which is
be, and
like
you're it's like a possibility.
I'm putting forth a possibility, and I gave an argument as to why that possibility would actually make more sense than a contradiction, which Hassan is trying to argue for.
Um,
I
all right.
yeah,
So
we can
basically, you're
move
just
on
saying
then.
it's more probable.
Yeah, because I don't believe enough for
All
one
right,
want to make a contradiction
all
within
right.
their
So
story.
all right, you guys could continue.
So I believe I
I'm
already
gonna
went
use that
over this.
argument. What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, so
Alright,
Hassan, I
so
already
what
think I
were
went over this.
okay, why?
If your character has finite variables or attributes, then my character would just make his attributes be infinite. Therefore, my character would have overall attributes above yours. If your character has infinite attributes, then my character would just lower your infinite attributes to minus infinite or whatever the fuck. Or my character would just be capable of putting your infinite attributes to lowest infinity possible and put his to the highest infinity
This nigga
possible, since he can manipulate concepts of infinity.
Hassan.
Alright, so
Basically, his character has control over any particular within the universe of the concept of infinity. So any infinite
Yeah, I think
or
he
alright, yeah,
understood.
that's fine.
That's
So
fine. Okay.
how would your character affect mine with this ability? If my character is
Uh,
fine.
uh, if your character is finite, then my character would just make his attributes be infinite, and if that's the instance, then my character would have, for example, if your character has finite speed, my character would put the highest infinite speed possible and just be able it's your character. That's just one of the examples.
Bruh. I
yeah, the
I
nigga
have
no
no
ugly.
yeah, I have no way to
Bro,
argue
Hassan,
against
I
it.
want to see your scale, nigga.
Huh?
What scale are
Alright,
you using, bro? Cause I feel bad.
Wait,
alright,
Hassan.
the
Yeah,
Give
scale
me
Hassan,
I
go
have
give a
a
scale.
nigga a chance to
Hassan,
scale.
go scale. Hassan, go scale. I'll let's just continue.
alright, let me find it. By the way, I have no way to like debunk your shit.
It's fine. Neither does Mink, don't worry.
Alright, so
Yeah, nigga, I'll
basically
debunk that shitty ass. No, I'm trolling. Go ahead. Sorry.
alright,
Go ahead.
basically what's it
Mon,
called?
are you still recording, by the way? This nigga
Nigga,
Mono dead
Mono's
asleep.
asleep.
Bro, Hassan, you have no idea. This nigga Mono was begging for a recording so he can upload it to his YouTube channel. And now when he
Bro, it's
actually
cause
has a recording to upload, he's fucking sleeping.
Guys asleep. Alright, let me show you my skill. Okay, so you do agree, like the demarcation for always is basically for something to happen like at all times and at all occasions, right? Like depending
Always
on the
is like
context.
at all times, contextually, yeah.
Okay, yes. Okay,
Like you can say
so
you always do this. It's not like taken hyper literally. We just like, oh, we always do this. Like he does it enough times, so it's all like in our brain. So like, oh, you do this a lot of times, but it doesn't really it's context dependent.
alright. So if something is like depending on context, of course. So if something is like something that happens on all occasions or at all times, that would mean it's a like metaphysical necessity since it like pertains to what must exist or be
No.
the case based on fundamental. Wait, why?
Because something to be a metaphysical always case, it would need to be a necessary thing or a necessary existence in all possible worlds. When we
Yeah. So
refer
like,
to always, can I say? When we
yeah, no.
refer to always, even in the best context possible for your case, it would just be referencing this current possible world live under since we currently have only epistemics on that said possible world. So we would just say, oh, I'm walking down the street, I see my friend, I always see him here. I'm referencing the possible world I am currently living in. I am always seeing him here in this possible world. Doesn't mean that's the case in other. If it's logically possible that my friend doesn't even exist, then it could also be logically possible that it doesn't always happen. Therefore, it's not a necessary thing to be the case.
All right. So that's basically based off of contextually, though, right?
It's not. It's best context
It is
possible
because
for your instance. Best context possible.
He's saying it
No,
doesn't
that's not
matter of the
because
context. It's not. It's
Yeah,
gonna like
no.
it really doesn't matter the context. It's not a necessary thing.
One
Like
second. So
I
the
can
problem with
always.
your my bad. Go ahead.
No, go on.
y-
Alright, so the problem I have with your thing is basically you give a scenario where always is not taken hyper literally. For example, when you say I always see this friend, obviously like you don't always see him, but you usually see him at this time of the day or at this
No,
time
no,
of
no.
like
Imagine it.
whatever.
Imagine you're always seeing this friend. Always seeing this friend. It's still in reference to this. If it's logically possible that your friend doesn't even exist, then it's not a necessary thing since you're not always seeing them in that possible world.
Okay, but if it's possible, no, not if it's possible. If it's like always for this thing to happen, then my friend would exist at all occasions. No.
That's back in the question
Uh,
because that's what your initial claim was.
okay. Wait, well, can you explain? I don't get it.
So you're saying if it's the case that I always see him, then it would be in all occasions, all possible worlds. I already gave how it wouldn't be applicable to all possible worlds with what I said. Then you said, "Oh, okay, but if it's always, then it's in all occasions." You're just repeating the claim.
Just always- No, I'm referring when I say this, I'm referring to the friend that he'd be eternal.
He'd be eternal. What the
Not
fuck?
eternal, but no, no, okay, wait. I fucked up. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let me just send my skill. Fuck that metaphysical shit.
Wait,
I'm
so you're
not gonna lie.
dropping the
I made
point?
that. Nah, I got my skill still. Wait.
Oh, okay. Did you understand what I was saying
no,
though?
you drop.
It's
Yeah,
logically possible for okay.
yeah. That metaphysical shit, I made it like last week. I'm not gonna lie. I just wanted to rat on low tiers.
Type
But
shit. You thought
okay,
I was a
so
low tier? I'm now
no, wait, I
very
didn't mean it like that. I just
Yeah,
wanted
that
to see.
nigga no S.
I'm very hurt.
I
No,
look
I'm
in
just
chat.
kidding.
Basically, Grant Morrison is like the author of DC or whatever, and like I have the interview for this, like the link or whatever.
Why would this
But
correspond with the story?
why would this correspond with the story?
Yeah. Why
Why would
would
this?
him stating all these things actually correspond with the DC narrative?
Because he's the author.
That doesn't answer the question.
It does because if it's
Just
his
because he's the
story. Okay, here I believe that if it's the author's story, then anything he says should be taken at face value unless something's contradicted.
unless nothing is contradicted.
Unless like that statement or whatever is contradicted.
Let me read this. Yeah, completely. As you know, from the very start of this, I was kind of me trying to do a final statement of DC's superhero comic
I
book
could
that's
Wait,
often
no,
explain.
are
narrating
you?
and making a DC universe to the point of destruction, then showing how its own internal rules would work to homeostatistically reset as Superman always saves the day, or he's not Superman itself. Perpetuating ideas I wouldn't wanted to get in everything I felt about that. I knew it was ambitious, but I actually do think we nailed it. Okay,
Okay,
and why
basically
Mona,
would
are
what
you
I'm
change it?
there?
saying
Why
right
would
here.
it? Why is it? Okay, I'm putting forth a second standard. Why is it true that in all instances, every time Superman was capable of doing this?
No, because I don't believe it's going to be contradicted anywhere in the story.
I'm not saying it's contradicted. I'm currently like asking why. No, I'm not that giving a definitive negative. I'm
Are you
just asking
asking why
why.
the statement is true or why it would apply
S-
to actuality?
So basically, what I'm saying is, can you justify this happening in every single instance? Because what you currently have here is a universal claim, which would need universal justification to be fulfilled. So I'm asking why
Okay, so
is just him stating this enough substantiation for it to be a justification for your universal claim? What you have here, if you want to justify your universal, you would need to show all the particulars which make up that universal, which in this instance would be all times which Superman was in trouble and saved the day.
bro, okay. Fuck. Let me just think for a second.
Take your time, brother.
Um, okay, so I believe from what we Okay, I believe this is like something that's logically like because we know the author like is obviously bound by logic and everything. So if he says Superman will always win at all occasions, obviously he's going to be taken into account like from what he's seen of like hold up.
I don't understand.
Nah,
What
he
is has to
couldn't finish. That nigga mom. Someone walked in.
Mono, you
Oh,
My
bitch
mom watched
asshole.
it.
Mono,
What,
get your little
bitch?
big
Yo,
body
my
Oh,
ass.
oh,
fault.
Mono is recording. Oh, Mono is awake. Oh, Mono, are you recording still?
That nigga fat
Yeah.
as fuck, bitch.
Okay, Hassan, you
Yo,
can
I
my
love
mom
you,
continue.
watched
Mono.
it.
Nah,
Yeah,
it's good.
I'm
It's
bad.
good.
My
Don't worry.
mom just watched
Are you good,
All
bro?
right.
Don't worry.
So what else, bro? Oh, fuck this
You
shit.
said something about logic or shit. Oh, his mom walked in again.
Wait, no. Wait, once you're done debating, I need like some advice for when I debate Jay, cause he's finna use a shiki up
Bro,
pathetic
my
argument,
annoying
and I'm
ass
finna.
mom, bro.
It's fine,
All right,
Hassan.
never
Don't
mind.
worry.
I'll
Yeah, I'll help
explain once
you.
you're done.
I'll help you, Meg. Don't
Anyways,
worry.
what I was saying is that, like, if the author is obviously making this statement, then I think this would be logically like the case because obviously for him to make such a statement like this, he would have to take into account out of everything like he's seen from other. Bro, it's fucking. I don't even know what I'm saying
Why?
anymore.
Why would that even be the case?
Bro.
Wait, think for a second. Think for a second. Fight back. Fight back.
Okay, wait. What was your like
Nexus, I'm a
debunk to this shit before?
Alright, so basically, it
Nexus, bro.
was
I'm a
the
beat your
offer.
ass.
Bruh. Basically, what I'm
My
saying
bad. Go
is
ahead.
the offer is making a universal claim in this instance. I'm asking why would him just stating this and be enough of a justifier to suffice for this universal claim? Since when you have a universal claim, I would just put forth a second standard, which I would like you to prove every single particular which is within this universal claim, which would be in this instance all of the time Superman was attacked, and if all of the times Superman was attacked, did he save the day all of the times?
Okay, yeah, he did.
Okay, can you prove that? That's a claim.
Alright, yeah. Hold up.
So you're gonna, dead
You
ass,
know,
you're gonna be here and show me 700 plus comics of Superman saving the day. Be so for real, my nigga.
I'm not gonna. You could just concede. Nah, I'm joking. I'm joking. Fuck,
he got it,
bro.
nigga. Don't worry.
Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and do that shit. I'm not gonna. I'll drop this. I'll move
Alright,
on to another argument.
alright, that's fine.
Wait, no. Wait, should I?
Alright.
Should I argue like what Focus did? So basically, he said that like it was like, so your character cannot be described. So does your character have an identity? And if he says yes, then that means this character is not pathetic because it could be like described through having an identity. And if he says no, then this character just like this character is illogical, and I could just argue why illogicality cannot exist. Therefore, it just reduces his character like to absurdity.
And what if he says I
What should
don't
I
know?
do instead? Then I'll just give him the only options. Like it's gonna be an ultimatum, no matter what.
And what if he just says I don't know? That's an answer too.
He doesn't know if his character has an identity, so he
No,
doesn't know if his character exists.
All right.
true.
I got my second skill.
Alright,
Then how could he affirm anything, any attributes on his character if he doesn't know if
he
his character
doesn't. There's the
exists?
point of it being ineffable.
All right.
Uh,
So in
Hassan, send it.
stand or in debate.
Mink, you can just try and argue. If you do not know, then if you do not know, then my my nigga, I don't think you can make any statement on your character yet. I don't think you can make any valid propositions for your character, since I don't believe you have any knowledge on what this character is. So just try and argue that. I don't know.
Man, I could start. All right. Start
Comic
my
Armor
skill.
Superman.
Okay.
Isn't Comic
Yeah.
Armor Superman like not just Superman but Ultraman too?
I don't even know. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even read comics.
yeah, it is, but I mean it's still considered a Superman.
No, okay.
He's picking
Okay.
calm Superman.
Yeah, but I didn't know if Ultraman was also Superman. If Like it's two identities like merged into one. Then I don't know what this would be considered, but never mind
Okay,
that.
anyway.
Hassan, what's the argument?
Okay, basically it's like on the bottom left, like these three circles or whatever. It basically says a thought robot capable of adapting instantly to counter any future threat. So basically, he will instantaneously adapt to any threat, in which this case the threat would be your character, and whatever he tries to do to him, he will just instantly adapt to that.
Why didn't he adapt to Mandrake?
Uh, who's Mandra?
The nigga he was fighting in that comic issue. Come on now.
Uh, well, that could just be for plot reasons.
Uh, it what?
Well,
For plot reasons? What do you mean by that?
yeah, basically, like obviously in a story, it's not. It's like it's not only for power scaling reasons or for strength reasons. It's for the audience to enjoy. So if he just instantly adapted to a Mandrake or whatever, then there would like be no fight or anything entertaining for like the
I
audience.
mean, okay, I agree that there is like a distinction between power scaling and like enjoyability, but just because something is used for power scaling but got contradicting within the enjoyability category, it's still a contradiction.
Yeah, okay. It's the same way how I believe like if someone abstract, like truly abstract, like aspatial, atemporal, in a manga or whatever, they would still be bound to like be temporal and go through change for the story reasons. For example, I could take an analogy with like Madoka. She's obviously stated to be reduced to mere concept, which is like aspatial, atemporal, but
But
she's shown to
problem,
like be
no
more than
problem.
stuff. So it's the author's way of portraying like this thing.
Not a proper analogy. Madoka is later only shown in avatar forms. Her true form is never shown again after becoming a concept, so that's not even a good analogy. And even then, again, that's just a contradiction, bro. I know what to tell you. All of those instances are just contradictions.
Um,
Yo, Nexus, we finna discuss after this, okay?
wait, why can't this mean Superman performs
Yeah,
contradiction?
yeah.
I'm joking. I'm
You
joking.
believe.
Alright, I guess I'll drop this. I got another skill. Don't worry.
I'm not
Damn,
worrying at
bro.
all, bro. This nigga has 20 scales. Yo, Ming, do you remember when I debated cock?
Yeah.
That nigga had like 5 scales up his
Nigga
sleeve,
cocked his
bro.
ass.
Yo, once I debated NGL with some character, I sent like 30, not 30, like 13 skills. I'm not even gonna joking, bro.
This nigga.
Alright, yo, no. Wait, no. So should I talk? Should I say like the identity thing? Put him in a trap, or should I argue like what should I argue against it? By the way, you have a
I.
go to Hasan.
Huh?
All right, wait, hold up. Let me just quickly state my skill because I gotta like go in a bit.
That's fine. Go ahead.
I would do the identity shit, Mick.
Wait, you guys could
Okay.
let me. My sister's calling me. I just gotta respond real quick.
Alright, don't worry, take your time. Mona, you
Making the
there?
thumbnail, bro. Hell yeah.
Mo- you recording?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
you's a
making the
bitch.
thumbnail, bro.
What's the thumbnail gonna be? Wait, you're recording and making a thumbnail at the same time? What the fuck?
Yeah, bro.
Well,
What's the
he can
thumbnail
make it
gonna
on
be?
his phone. It's easy.
Nigga, I'm making it on the computer, nigga.
Hi, Hassan, you're back?
Mink and No having a nice, delightful, peaceful debate against Hasan.
Yeah, these niggas are raping. Nah, I'm joking.
Back
All
to
I
right,
think
that.
he
anyways,
just recorded me
uh,
versus Hassan for YouTube. Anyway, continue.
for this scan that I'm talking about, the highlighted part basically says like he could do anything, anything. It stated 3 times, and then the last time it says absolutely anything, and we could just like
Why
when it
does this
says
nigga look
absolutely,
petrified? Why does this nigga
uh,
look petrified? He looks like he's writing.
Ugly ass nigga, bro.
He looks like. Yo, he looks petrified.
Ugly
He
ass
looks like
nigga.
he's talking a horror story. That nigga is scared of Superman. That's why he believes he can do anything. What the fuck?
no, no.
I got that's the
Okay, wait. So
interpretation.
that's the equal
Oh,
interpretation.
funniness.
Yes, and you're the one on
Yeah,
the
Nexus, shut the
affirmative,
fuck
and
up,
I
nigga.
am the one giving the equal interpretation. Therefore, you'll just not get the point.
Yeah, I know, but I'm pretty sure it's the author stating this, or like the narrator.
This
The
nigga
author.
does not look like the offer, and if he does offers about ugly as shit, nigga, what the fuck?
Oh, this is the nigga. No, wait, the nigga in the thing
Ugly
is like
ass author, nigga.
Superman. Like
Wait,
that
what?
nigga's
Then that nigga cannot do anything.
bro.
What the fuck?
Bro, I'm dying. Alright, anyways, that's like Superman.
Wait, what?
Like the nigga, the petrified nigga, that's Superman.
Nigga, who is you lying to? Nigga, prove this shit right now, bitch.
Bro, I think it is. Okay, wait.
Bro,
Superman.
Hassan, bro, like I actually
Yeah?
like that when people send like the like some my character can do anything, bro. That's just so ratty.
What'd you say?
I think, never mind.
That
That's
nigga
just
could
so
not
retarded
save
when
his.
people.
That nigga could not do anything to save his fucking parents from dying. What the fuck? Anyway,
Well, that nigga dead ass,
Okay,
dude.
wait.
Damn.
that nigga's
Okay.
parents dead as shit.
That,
Hassan,
Okay,
Hassan,
yeah,
wait,
send
bro.
this.
but
That
that
nigga
just
got beat down by
presupposes that
Alfred.
just
No,
okay,
that's
that
not
just
an actual argument.
presupposes
That's not an actual argument. That's not an actual argument. I'm still
alright,
waiting for you
alright.
to prove the Superman shit.
Bro, that is Superman. Bro, okay, wait.
Such a dirty ass.
Hey, Superman comic.
Yeah, bro, turn your keyboard down right now, bro.
No, nigga, kill yourself.
Alright, wait.
Ming, check DMs. I'm sending you shit for backgrounds.
Okay, basically we see like a picture of Superman from the comics, which is like where that one's from. Basically they have the same like facial features. For example, the
No,
nose
nigga,
looks
they
the same.
don't.
Bro, it's just
This
he looks
the
petrified, bro.
the up nigga. Why would he be talking to himself in third person? That doesn't even make sense.
Bro, I no, I think it's the narrator stating this. Like, it's not a person within like the story.
What the fuck? Okay, bro. Alright, I'm just gonna go on their presupposition. This is true. And then let me read the scan so I can make another argument.
Bitch ass.
He's pure and perfect, and he's dying for depth.
Alright, bro.
Since he can be.
But y'all niggas should just conclude the debate so I could
He
go
can
debate
see
Jay.
his. I nigga, hold on a second. I'm gonna debunk the scale then.
Wait, hold up. Can we just
What with
postpone
him?
for like
What?
20 minutes?
It's gonna take 5 minutes. Trust me. Why would this be true?
Okay, why would this be true? The statement because, bro, there's another scan, but basically it explains like scenarios where he'd been able to do anything he wants, and it's like says he could do anything once again, which is
Okay,
like
why would
consistent.
those scenarios be enough justification for this setting? Because those set scenarios are just in the how you worded this, like semantics of how you worded this is basically there were scenarios in which he can do anything. I can be in like a room with a girl, bro, and I can do a lot of things, bro. Trust me. But like I
Okay,
can do
so
anything in that. I can do anything in that instance, but that doesn't mean I can do anything like generally. So I believe how you worded this, it would just categorically be in reference to those situations where he can do anything, not just generally being
okay,
able to
but
do
I
anything.
think if that was truly the case, it would be a character stating it rather than the narrator himself stating it.
That doesn't matter. From what you said, it's the case like this. What I just put forth an interpretation for, you kind of screwed
Fuck.
yourself over.
Fuck. Alright, then I just concede this shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Alright, do you want a conclusion or?
Yeah, Mickey can't get
Alright,
birthday.
alright, man. Who do you think won? Oh my god,
Where is he?
he muted. Hey, mama,
Oh, he
can
said
mute the
I
dumb
won. Oh, he said I won. All right, thanks.
Yo, what the fuck? Yo,
Nah, I was
chill.
joking. I was joking. Nah, but yeah, you fucking won this shit like badly. I'm not gonna lie.
It's fine.
All right.
It was you did decent.
Yeah, I'm not. I got better from how I was before, but like I'm still
Oh,
ass.
definitely. That no, you're not. You're not ass in my opinion. For a debater, like for a debater in the current gen, like new gen shit.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm a new gen. Why am I talking like I'm an old gen? For
Nexus. Let's
for
do.
current debating,